So go ahead, you can start rocking side to side. You can even do kind of a small circling motion, whatever feels good to you. And you'll get to listen and hear Chris suffer today, right? So that'll be fun for you. So keep on massaging that back out. You can even let your knees come forward and you can pull them into your chest and stretch out a little bit more that way. And then you're gonna hug your right knee to your chest, left leg will be out straight, and you're gonna go side to side there. So the leg, if it's out straight, try to point that toe, squeeze that quad. If your back feels really tight, you could have that other foot on the ground. It's really up to you and how you feel. But other than that, we're just going side to side. And that's pretty simple to do. So try to pay attention to that lower back, right? Kind of starting to be aware of that core, right? We can do some core moves today to make sure it's nice and awake. So you're gonna go one more to each side, then we're gonna go straight leg. So grabbing behind the hamstring or calf, and we're gonna alternate there. So again, taking your time. If your hamstrings feel really tight, move a little bit slower. If you wanna have one foot down on the ground, you can. It's really whatever makes you feel good. So just really trying to stretch out that hamstring, right? Hamstrings are important. And of course you want them to be nice and stretched. Otherwise your lower back won't like you. So you're gonna go one more to each leg. And then we're gonna relax our legs down. And we're just gonna do some bridges. So nice big inhale in, exhale, we'll press up, squeeze those glutes. Nice easy inhale, coming back down. So just using the exhale to squeeze and press. I'm burping up some coffee. That just happens every workout. I get the coffee burps. Chris doesn't, I guess, but I do. It tastes good though. So that's all that matters, I think. So every time you're pressing up, really almost exaggerate squeezing those glutes just so you can wake them up, because you want to have those glutes activated, right? So the more warmed up those glutes are, the better you're going to be during your workout, and it's going to help out your knees. So on your next bridge, you're going to press up as high as you can. You're going to come halfway down and then back up. So it's just a half bridge. It's not fast. You still want to focus on those glutes, right? And now as you press up, it's going to feel like a little bit more work. So keep on pressing through. You're controlling those hips, right? You're thinking like bridges, I do these in my sleep. I know, I do. I wake up in the bridge. I don't really, but wouldn't that be funny? So you're gonna do two more. Here's one, here's two, just press up, hold. So as you're holding, again, really think of squeezing the glutes, getting into a nice relaxed breathing, and we're gonna hold here for about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna warm up our core a little bit. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you can relax those hips down. So we're gonna have hands behind our head, elbows are nice and wide. You're gonna inhale in, exhale, lift into that crunch, push that back down. Nice, easy inhale, coming back, right? So it's a slow, controlled crunch, right? You wanna make sure all of your energy's in the core. So try not to pull on your head. If your neck is feeling really tight, try to relax your head into those hands a little bit more. And every time you come up, you should feel that back push into the ground, and your core should tighten up, right? I hope so. If not, I'm gonna know. So we have about 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna hold our crunch and add in some fun legs. So taking your time with it, really focus on pushing that back down and waking up the core. That's our goal right here. Because I doubt you were doing crunches before this workout already. So on your next crunch, you're gonna lift up, hold. You're gonna have your right leg up in the air. You're just gonna crunch over left elbow to your right leg. So your right leg is just gonna stay up in the air as you crunch over. And you wanna try to make sure that right leg is as straight as possible, right? So we wanna kind of activate up that quad, right? If you point your toe, it'll get the calf involved. And we've got 10 seconds here. So taking your time, it doesn't have to be fast, right? You wanna do what feels good. If you go really fast during warm up later, it doesn't feel good. So we're gonna do 2 more. There's 1, here's 2. Hold that crunch in the middle, right leg's down. The left leg is up, we go right elbow, left leg. So again, try to get as much energy in that left leg as you can. Point the toe, squeeze the quad, right? And we're just crunching machines. We're all about the abs, right? Yeah. So So we've got 10 more seconds here. Nice and controlled. We're going to go for 5 seconds. So let's do 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. And you can relax that head down. So now we're going to do a few single leg bridges just to warm you up. So you're going to cross your right foot over your left leg. Exhale, we'll push up. Inhale, coming back. So you can bring those hips down every single time. If it doesn't feel good to have that right leg over, you can do regular bridges again, and it'll still warm you up that same way. But we do have some single leg bridges today, so that's something to look forward to. So you have 15 seconds, and then we're just going to do a little bit of a hold. So taking your time, right? You're trying to press up those hips as high as possible. You're exhaling. You're thinking about squeezing the glute. It might be hard to feel like you're squeezing your glute with one leg. I think it is. So on your next motion, you're going to press up. You're going to hold, right? And if you wanted to make it more challenging, you can have both arms up in the air. It's just up to you. You don't have to, though. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax down. Right leg is down. Left leg is over. Same thing. So exhale, push up. Inhale, coming back. Right? And if it doesn't feel good to do single leg, you don't have to. You can have both feet down. I won't yell at you during warm-up, at least. Later, though, I'll send you an email. The subject line will say, why didn't you do a single leg bridge? Right? I'll know. You're doing a great job here. We've got 15 seconds until we hold. Right? Just using that exhale to press up as high as you can and coming back down. 10 more seconds. Almost there. You've got 5 seconds. So we'll do 2 more press ups. There's 1. Here's 2. And then you're going to hold. Remember, if you want to make it a little more challenging, arms can be up in the air. If you like them down on the ground, that's okay though too. You've got 10 seconds. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to relax down, and we're going to come to the seated position here. So we're going to be on our hands and our knees here. So you want to make sure that you got your hands right underneath your shoulders, and you're going to have your right leg outstretched. So we're just going to lift our right leg up and down to start with. Try to make sure that your head's not hanging down, right? And you want to try to have a nice flat back. So just nice, easy motions, trying to keep the leg as straight as possible. So exhale up, inhale back, right? That's pretty simple to do. It is, yeah, you're right. So in 10 seconds, we're going to add just a little bit of a motion to it. Just a little bit to make it more fun, right? So on your next motion, keep that right leg up. Now we're going to do circles, right? I just love those circles. So it doesn't matter which direction you start with because we will reverse. But take your time. Only do as large of a circle as you can control. Okay, so now you're going to reverse your direction. If that seems too complicated to your brain, you just keep on making circles. Okay, you're doing a great job. You've got 10 seconds. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to switch. Right leg is in, left leg is out. We start by raising up and down. So exhale up, inhale down. Nice and controlled, right? Making sure we're waking up our leg, waking up our core, and in 15 seconds, we get to do our circles. Yes, we love the circles. Got 10 seconds here. Almost there. We've got 5. And we're going to keep that left leg up and you circle, right? Doesn't matter which direction you start with. I don't care how large they are. If it doesn't look like a perfect circle, that's okay. If yours looks like a squiggly triangle, whatever. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more this way. There's 1, 2, and now we're going to reverse, right? So you're doing the reverse circle, or at least just trying to pretend you're making a reverse circle. Okay, taking your time, making sure you're breathing. You got 5 seconds. Go ahead and do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. You're going to relax. So now what we're going to do just a few planks to get you rolling until workout. Doesn't that sound great? It does. So you're going to be on, I'm going to roll up my mat a little bit. So you're going to be on your elbows and your knees to start with, and we're just going to hold a plank like that just to get your body ready. Okay, so you're squeezing your core, Your head's not hanging down, right? You've got the hips down, and we're just gonna hold right here to start with. That's no big deal. No, So now if you can, you're gonna go up to your toes. If it feels better to be on your knees, that's fine too. I don't really care. Okay, and then now you're gonna bring your right leg up, right? So if that felt like too much, you could have left knee down, right leg up, right? Either way. Then you're gonna bring your right leg down, left leg is up, right? If you need to modify, your right knee would be down. Then you're gonna have both feet down, just holding that regular plank, squeezing the abs, squeezing the core. Keep on breathing. Then you're gonna bring those knees down, still holding into that plank. You're gonna bring those knees up. Bring your knees down. Bring your knees up. Bring your knees down. Bring your knees up. Bring your knees down. Bring your knees up. You've got 5 seconds right here. You got 3, 2, 1, relax. All right. So we're gonna get started because we're warmed up. So what we're gonna do, we've got a few different sets here. It's gonna be 2 exercises, and we're gonna do 2 sets of it. So it'll be like 30 seconds to a minute of each move. So your first move today is more of like a plyo move. So you'll start somewhat standing. So you're gonna have your right knee is gonna be bent, but you want your hands on the ground. So you're gonna start with your left knee bent. You'll kick out and extend, and then bend back in. Out and extend, bend back in. If that doesn't feel good to be on your knee that much, you could be more standing. You could extend and bend there. Okay? So right knee is bent. Hands are down on the ground if you can. Your left leg starts out. We're gonna bend it in. You're gonna extend and kick up. Bend in, extend and kick up, right? So it's almost like we're in a tripod position. You wanna kick out that leg as much as you can. Point that toe. You're squeezing. You're exhaling as you kick out. We're going nice, long range of motion, right? So your right quad should be burning. You've got 10 seconds until we switch legs. So nice and controlled, not fast, right? You have 5 seconds. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Coming back. Here is 2. Okay, so left leg is bent. Right knee starts bent. Exhale, push them back and in. Bend, right? So extend and lift and come back, right? Extend and lift and come back. Isn't that a good time? I think it is. So we got 15 seconds until we go into our next move. Okay, you're doing a great job. Make sure that head's not hanging down and you're breathing. You've got 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2, and you're gonna relax. And we're gonna be in a plank position. So if you can, you're on your toes and you're gonna alternate. You'll tap your toes to the side like so. If you modify, your knees are bent and you would go side to side like that. Ready? And go. So you're just tapping as wide as you feel you can, right? It's not fast. It can be slow. And of course, you can be on your knees if you need to modify. Okay, you got 15 seconds. Keep on breathing. Hold a regular plank if you need it, right? Give yourself a break if you need it. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. And now we're gonna repeat that. Okay, so we're going back to that plyo move. So you're on your hands. I like to make a fist sometimes onto the ground just because I think it feels better. Okay, so remember, you could be more standing and kick that leg out, or you can be down hovering. Okay, so left knee is bent. You're kicking up and back and bending in. Up and back and bending in. So exhale out, inhale in, right? Modify if you need to. If it doesn't feel good to those knees, don't get down as low. If it feels okay, stick with it. Okay, you're doing a great job here. You're breathing. I don't give you much rest. Ha ha. Right, we got 10 seconds until we switch legs. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 1 more. And we switch. Left leg is down. Right leg starts bent. You kick and extend, right? So we're switching those legs. Trying to go right into it. This is the last time we have to do this move. Right? Take your time. Right? If you need to stand up, You can stand up and do the same move. Obviously, your leg won't kick too high in the air. Okay, but keep on breathing. Exhale, kick and lift. Breathing, kick and lift. Okay, head's not hanging down. You're taking your time. You have 10 seconds, and then we're back to the plank. Okay, 5 seconds. Keep working through. You got 3, 2. Go ahead and do one more. And relax. We got a 30-second plank, and then I'll give you a breather. Okay? So we're going back to the toe taps. Are you ready? And go. So you plank, we're tapping and tap. So remember, go as wide as you feel like you can tap and take your time. Okay? If you need to modify, go to those knees, tap side to side there, right? Or just hold a regular plank. Whatever you need to do to keep moving. We have 10 seconds, then you get a breather. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe for a second. Grab a little water if you want. I don't have any water, so pretend. So our next set, we're going to be on our back to start with. So we're going to do a single leg bridge. Okay? So we will keep our right foot on the ground. Your left leg will start in a tabletop. And you want to have your foot so your toes are pointing to the ceiling. So you're going to press up and push out straight and come back, right? So it's like you're slamming on a brake, almost a gas pedal. Don't slam on your gas pedal. Okay, ready? So you're going to exhale, press up and push, come back down. Exhale, press out and push, come back down, right? So you want those toes pointed up, right? So your foot's flat. It's like you're slamming on the brake and coming back. Slamming on the brakes and coming back. You've got 15 seconds until we switch sides. Exhale, push, inhale back. Exhale, push, inhale back. You're doing a great job. Let's do 2 more. There's 1, coming back. Here's 2, coming back, and we're gonna switch. So left leg's down, right leg's in tabletop. Exhale, push up and press. Right, exhale, push out and press. So you're trying to really press that leg out as much as you can. Exhale, push and press, and back. You've got 15 seconds. You're doing an awesome job. Right? Hanging on to it. We got 5 seconds. Keep on rocking through. You got 3. Here's 2. One more good one. 1. And you're going to relax, and you're going to go to your side. So you're going to be kind of in a side plank if you can. You're going to have your knee down. You want to lift that hip, and your other leg would be out straight. If that doesn't feel good to you, stay up nice and tall and keep your hip down. Okay? So you're going to be making circling motions with your top leg as you hold in that plank. Ready? Go, right? So you're circling, right? If you don't know what to do with your other arm, it could be in the air. You can have it on your head. I don't care. But keep on breathing. Remember, that hip can be down if you need it. And you're going to reverse that circle, but still hold into that plank if you can. Keep that leg as straight as possible, right? The smaller and the faster your circles you do, the harder it gets. But if you do large ones, that's not any easier. Okay, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. We're switching sides. So we're on our other side. You're set up in that plank, right? Find your groove, legs out straight, and you're going to circle. Okay, so nice and controlled. One side might feel a lot more natural than the other. I don't know, this one feels a little bit better to me. They still burn though, don't think I'm superhuman here. Okay, now you're reversing that circle if you can. Right, keep on holding on to that posture. Keep holding that form. Keep breathing. You've got 10 seconds, right? And then we get to repeat our move. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, back to the single leg bridge. Okay, so right foot is down, left leg is in tabletop. We exhale, press up and push. Ready? And go. So exhale, press and push and back. Press and push and back. So remember, you want those toes pointed to the ceiling, like if you were going to stomp your foot. Okay, you're doing an awesome job. Exhale, push and press. and back. You've got 15 seconds, right? Use that exhale to help power through the movement. You've got 10 seconds, right? 5. So let's do 2 more. There's 1. Here comes 2. Switching those legs. Left leg's down, right leg's up. Pressing up. Exhale, push, and extend and come back. Push, and back, right? Exhale, push, and back. You're doing an awesome job, right? Go at a speed that you feel like you can maintain. Make sure you're still breathing. Take breaks if you need it, but we will get a break after this set. Okay, you're almost there. 10 seconds, and then we're in our side plank. Right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And you're going to your side. Pick side and your side. So we're in that hip lifted position if you can. And you're going to start with the top leg circling. Go for it. Okay? So remember, if that feels like too much, keep that hip down. Just sit up higher and still move that top leg. Okay? Do what you need to do to be successful. So modifying is perfect if you need to. Because guess what? This is not easy. And you're going to reverse. Okay? Hanging on to it. Keep on breathing. We are almost there. 10 seconds until we switch sides. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And of course, we got to go to our other side. Oh, hurry, switch. All right, so you're set up again. Right? That leg is out, and you can start to circle. So trying to stay up as tall as you can. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Keep on breathing. I know it's hard, it burns. The good news is you don't have to repeat this again. That's always good news, I think. Okay, keep hanging on to it. Keep on breathing. You're reversing. Oh, that reverse feels icky. Icky times 1,000. 10 seconds. You're doing awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab a little bit of water and just breathe. We've got another set coming up. It's going to be more core related though. All right, we're finally warmed up. So this move is a little bit complicated. So I'm going to show you a few rounds of it and then we'll get started. So you're going to be up in a crunch the whole time. You're going to let your left leg come straight down. It's going to come up and then it's going to come into a tabletop and you'll crunch over with your right elbow. Okay, so I'm going to show you again. So you have your left leg will come down. Your left leg comes up, then it bends into a tabletop. Your right leg comes down. You crunch over. So if you modified, you would keep that right leg down. Your left leg would come down. Your left leg would come up and you would crunch. So basically your right leg would be down the whole time. Okay, so we'll get started. I'll walk you through it. You can watch me. We're going to do it for a minute per side. So you got plenty of opportunity. So you're in a crunch. Your left leg comes down. Your left leg comes up. It's going to come into tabletop. Your right leg comes down. You'll crunch over. You'll come back up. Okay, left leg down. Left leg up. It comes into tabletop. You'll crunch over with the right elbow. So it's just a slow and controlled motion, right? And you're kind of going from a straight leg kick into a grinder ab if you've done grinder abs with me. Okay, and remember, if you're modifying, you just focus on your left leg and your right leg is going to help you stabilize right there, right? So I'm doing a few of the modifications if you forget what that looks like. Okay, and we are just focusing on that left leg. Okay, so don't worry about anything else, right? And go at a speed that feels good to you, okay? So a little bit of coordination today, right? I'm making you use your brain. Where's the fun in that, you know what I mean? So just nice and controlled. Okay, we got about 15 seconds. And then we switch legs. Okay, let's do 2 more here. So there's 1. Here's 2. Right, and then you can relax after you've done that last one. So the good news is we switch legs. The bad news is you feel it the same in your abs. Okay, so we're up in our crunch. Your right leg comes down. Your right leg comes up. You're going to go to tabletop, crunch over with that left elbow, and back. So when you switch sides, it's going to feel awkward, right? Your brain is going to be like, whoa, 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 left leg does this. But take your time on it, right? That right leg comes down, comes up, tabletop to kick, and back, right? So if you're modifying, that left leg is just down the whole time. Okay, so you drop the leg, up, crunch over, and back. Drop the leg, up. Isn't this fun? You know, this is one of my new favorite ab moves right here. I've never done it until today, and I'm a big fan now. Chris likes it too, right? And you look, he modified. So see, it's okay to modify, right? You're doing a great job. We're almost there. You've got 15 seconds to go, right? And so you just jump right back into it. You can do that too. Okay, you're almost there. Let's do 2 more. So here's up, down, here's 1. I'm gonna come back, here's 2, right? And then you finally get to relax, and we're gonna be in that seated position. We're almost done, I promise. Just a little sweaty today. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be in our reverse sit-up position, but our legs are gonna be out straight. So you're gonna tilt back, you're gonna lift the leg, come back up, right? If you modify, bend your legs, you'll tilt, you'll march, back up. So you sit back up in between every single one. That's gonna help your back. If your back was really sore and you have like a blanket you could roll up behind your lower back or a pillow, you could use that. No, yeah, that's okay though, right? So control that range of motion. Ready? So we got our legs out straight, arms out straight. You're gonna come back as far as you can. You'll lift, come all the way back up. You can even stretch out your lower back if you want to. Okay, and then come back. So we'll lift, right? You'll come forward, stretch out that lower back if you want, right? Get a little bit of a stretch with it too. Lift, right? Come forward. Okay, so every time you come forward, stretch out that back, right? Relax into that position, right? And you're gonna get a little bit of mobility with a little bit of work, right? Your hamstrings are nice and warmed up, so they'll feel pretty good on that stretch, right? You're not doing a cold turkey stretch, and that's good. Because I'm pretty sure your body's warmed up right now. Just a hunch. Okay, you're doing a great job here. Right, we got a little bit under 30 seconds left. Okay, and remember, if you modify, you just bend those knees, right? And you can do that same motion. It takes some of that pain away from those hip flexors if your hip flexors are really tight, which is pretty common for everyone. Okay, you got 10 seconds, right? Keep on moving through. Chin is staying off that chest. Look for the wall and the ceiling where they meet, right? You're almost there. We're gonna do 1 more set. Lift, relax up. Breathe for a second, because you know what? We can repeat that. Yes. So we're gonna start with that crunching motion. This is the last thing we have, right? So it's gonna be less than 2 minutes left. Actually 3, but I tried to make it sound better. Okay, so we're in our crunch. Our legs are up if you can. We're gonna start with our left leg. It drops, it comes back up, we crunch over, right? You remember that fun move? Oh yeah, that one. Ready? And go. So drop the left leg, it comes up, you'll go right elbow, tabletop, left leg, okay? So remember, your right foot can be down. Your abs are probably pretty darn tired at this point, right? So pay attention to your back if you need to, right? If you're modifying, that right foot's down. Your left leg still does the same motions. You're gonna still seem or feel that same amount of forward, okay? Just take your time, do what you can. You have 30 seconds left on this side, and then we're gonna switch, right? You gotta have a little bit of brain power today. Oh my gosh, brain power. But isn't this the most fun thing you've done? You're gonna wanna probably do this later today. I want to already. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. 15 seconds left to this set. Keep hanging through it, right? I know it burns, but you're at the end of your workout, so you should be burning pretty well. Let's do 1 more. Drop, up, crunch. You can relax, hug your knees to your chest for a second, the side of your back. And we are back in our crunch. Our legs are up. Are we ready? Sure are. Go for it. So right leg's down. It's up. You're going into your grinder ab and back, right? Down, up. Bend that right leg, left elbow to it, and back. right? If you feel a little disoriented on this side, that's okay. You can watch me. Remember, you have a whole minute of this, so you got plenty of time to get that move figured out, okay? Taking your time, you're lowering, and you're back, right? Put that left foot down if you need to. I promise it still burns, right? We're almost there. You're over halfway, so you've got 20 seconds left here. Then we've got 1 minute left of the whole workout, 15 seconds. Keep rocking through side to side motions, right? You're almost there. You got 5 seconds. So go ahead and do one more, right? After you do that last one, you can relax, and we're in our seated position. One final move of the day, okay? Legs are out straight, if you can. Arms are out straight. So we tilt back as far as you can. Your leg comes up, your leg comes up. You can sit forward, stretch out that back. So on this, if you wanted to make it harder, you could just have your legs up when you go back, right? You don't even have to let them rest on the floor. So you can just go up, and back, right? But either way you do it, it's gonna burn. Okay, try to keep that chin off your chest. Look where the wall and the ceiling meet, and that's gonna help you hold that perfect position. Okay, kick that leg up as high as you can, right? Really finish strong here. You're almost done. You have 30 seconds left of this whole workout, right? Hang on to it. Keep on breathing. Watch the form. Keep those shoulders back and relaxed. Keep breathing, right? Breathing is gonna make you be relaxed. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Remember, if those hip flexors burn, bend those knees. You have 10 seconds left, right? We're almost there. You're gonna do one more motion, right? We're back. We lift, you relax, and you're done. There you are. You made it. All the fun you could ever imagine.